Hello, West Portland United Methodist Church. I'm Pastor Stephen Dilworth, in case you haven't had an opportunity to meet me yet. It was certainly hot this last weekend in service, and it will be hot again this weekend for the 4th of July weekend. So I hope that you have fun. I hope you have an opportunity to connect with people, but we're going to encourage you to be safe and stay hydrated. For church this Sunday, we are going to try to utilize Parker Hall, which is cooler, and we have some portable AC units that we can utilize. And we're working towards that to make it a more enjoyable and bearable service. Recognize that it's hot and we're just coming out of COVID, but would love to see people as I get to know everyone here at this church. Today, the governor of Oregon lifted the COVID restrictions requiring masks as well as social distancing rules and numbers for the state. United Methodist still has its safeguards in practice for churches, and we will be working to stay in accordance with that. But beyond that, I just want to encourage you guys, as you go out this weekend, it's a holiday weekend and it's hot, just to be mindful of others. We've all experienced a global trauma through a pandemic and things shutting down. And even though there's mask mandates have been lifted and people are going to be exercising freedoms this 4th of July, just to be aware that other people, even though they might be maskless, they may be maskless with a whole lot of anxiety. Or maybe they choose to still wear a mask among you because of fears and whatnot. And I know there's a lot of personal opinion and politics that are influencing personal positions and various science people to look at. We could argue for our rights or our freedoms, but we also have a freedom to love others well. Freedom to be mindful of their mental state or anxiety, their cautions. And I would just encourage everyone, as we emerge from this pandemic, that we do it gracefully. We do it with an ability to respect individuals and their dignity. And we just exercise that extra grace. If I need to put a mask on to make somebody else feel comfortable, even though there's not mandates, then I'm going to do that out of respect and love for my fellow humankind. So I just want you to be mindful of that. I want to encourage you to take that step, if at all possible. Just thinking too, I'm new, in case you didn't get that memo. And I'm in the foyer here to the sanctuary, and right here behind me I have this wall hanging that says future. And it's currently blank. There are no photos. Go down the line, missions, other things, and it's filled with photos. And so as we emerge, as a congregation begins to gather again in person, we get to kind of write the future. What does re-emerging look like? What does investing in one another look like? What does growing the church look like? What does being a part of the community look like? And I know there's so many good things already happening here at West Portland, but this future is blank for us to be able to write. And so I would love to meet you. Come on out and let's imagine this future together as we emerge. Thank you again. Be safe this weekend. Be mindful of others.